Alright guys, welcome back to another CC Outdoors video. Today we are doing our mystery tackle box June Pro Bass Box Slam. As you can see behind me, conditions aren't exactly ideal here. We got flat calm water, bluebird sky, 80 degrees, like just not a good situation here for doing this, especially because I've already looked through this. There's a lot of like moving bait stuff, and the way the Minnesota pattern has been, like some of these fish are still on beds, or they're still up shallow in the weeds, so it's going to be kind of a tough one, I think, but I think we'll still get it done. Yeah, let's just hop right into this box. And the first one we have here is the Phoenix Baits Shoremaster. This is a willow blade spinnerbait. So, I mean, not much to it. It's a spinnerbait that looks like it's like a green pumpkinish color. 3/8 ounce, so we should be able to keep it over the weeds, so that's good. Next up here we have the Excite Baits XB1. This is just a little square bill crankbait here, and yeah, I can't tell the pattern there. It's like a brown, it's like a natural color, I guess. It doesn't say. Blushing shad is the color of it. We have the Daichi EWG hooks. Not much to talk about there. This is an interesting one. I've always been kind of skeptical of this bait, but I'm not really against it. I just haven't tried it. That's the Googan Revolver. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a sexy shadish color. It's kind of like a different style prop bait, except the prop is in the middle besides on the back. And before we get too far in this video, I do need to say this video is brought to you guys by Mystery Tackle Box and by Carl's Bait and Tackle. If you guys would like to get one of these boxes for yourself, use code ccoutdoors at checkout on your first box for $10 off. But yeah, let's continue with this. So next up here we have the Biospawn Vial Craw. So a really cool like PB&J color almost. I don't know how well you guys can see this with the sun in the background, but I'm gonna throw up pictures of all these baits on screen anyways, so it's not really that important for you guys to see them, I guess. And then last up here we have the Somatis Baits. This is a little green pumpkin paddle tail, maybe a 3.5 inch. Not very big, probably 4 inch soft plastic swim bait. So yeah, I'm gonna rig up some of these on my rods. I'm still waiting on some GoPros to charge in the truck, or some GoPro batteries. So I have some time to kill. I'm gonna get everything rigged up here, ready to go, and hopefully we can hit the lake and just get all this done. I do want to try walleye fishing a bit tonight, so I'm hoping to have these knocked out before sunset, which it's only 2:30 right now, so we should have some time. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first bait we're going to be using here is going to be the Googan Baits Revolver, and it's kind of early day for topwater bite, but we'll see if it works. So yeah, let's get going with that. Oh no! And then I fouled. God. Oh, that bass still might hit it. He's right under it. I'm fouled. And he's like chasing it around. Dude. If I can cross up my topwater right now, that'll be huge. I really am not a topwater guy, so I'm kind of like dreading using this bait. I just want to be able to fish deeper. So I'm trying to knock it out straight away, but oh, that's not a good foul. There we go, right up by that tree. Hit the revolver, stay on. There we go. We got topwater crossed off of this list now, which is huge. I'm not a topwater guy, like I said. You know, I was skeptical on this bait, but it caught fish almost right away, so I'm a fan of it, but I'm just not a fan of fishing topwater. especially when these fish are like in such a weird state right now with their spawn, whatever. Little pound and a half. Just gonna get right back here. So the next bait here to cross off the list is this little Excite crankbait. This is gonna be a tough one just because of how weedy this water is, but we're fishing right around a tree here, and I think there's a lot of fish on it, so hopefully this one should get crossed off pretty quick. Is that a fish? What do I have on? Well, it's not a bass, so it doesn't count, but got a little bluegill here. You know, I said the revolver was going to be a tough one because I don't like topwater, but I actually think that this will probably be even harder because, like, at least where I'm at in Minnesota, shallow cranking is not a thing, really. I mean, if you can't tell here, I'm in like 6 feet of water and these weeds are to the top, and this is nothing compared to what we'll have in a few weeks from now. So it's just like, I'm not a big shallow crank guy this time of year. It's a spring and fall deal here, but oh well, I will still be able to catch a fish on it, I'm sure. But yeah, these weeds are just gonna be an obstacle. Crappie chasing. Oh, I should have caught him. Oh, that was a rock bass anyway. Is that a fish? Yep, got a largie on. It's a little guy, but something on the crankbait. All right, I'll take it. Nothing giant, but you know what? It's a fish, and in shallow, weedy water, like we have up here, and they're pretty tough to get the bite on. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get this one right back. All right, so for our next bait here, we're gonna do this Vial Craw on that 3/0 hook that we were given to hopefully cross this one off. Hoping the stock here has a fish on it. In most years that I've fished this lake, the stock has always kind of held fish, so I'm gonna skip it under there. And that's a gill. I don't want gills. And that's gonna be our issue, is getting past the gills. Now they're in that state where they will hit just about anything, which might make soft plastic weightless right down to Texas rig a bit tough, but we'll see if we can't get one under this pontoon. Looks like just gills in there. Alright, we're gonna switch spots off this point then. Holy, I just got chased right up to the top, I think. Oh, it's a pike. I don't want that. He was just sitting there right under the surface. There we go. That's gotta be a largie. Oh no. It was a largie until popped off. I didn't really get a good hook set on him. Oh, there we go. Got it. No, this hook is too small is the issue. That's I don't know why it's a 3/0. This should have 100% been a 4/0. But what I'm doing here, I noticed this has like the same body style as a ribbit frog. So I'm just, because I'm actually kind of struggling with this, which I thought this would be one of the quickest baits, like flip it under a dock and catch a 2-pounder. And it's just I don't know, there's not really many fish under these docks, I guess. So I've just started fishing it over the weeds like this and just cast and retrieve and then waiting for pull-ups. And almost immediately after I started doing that, I got that bite. But this needs a 4/0 hook and not a 3/0. That's the issue. But 3/0's what it sent, so I got to do it for the slam. Oh, there is a Pro X if I've ever heard one. There, we got one. This one's not coming off. Almost overshot it from the boat though. That wouldn't have been good. All right, so another bait down. That was the Vial Craw, I believe it's called. And yeah, we're just gonna get this one right back. Once again, a dink, but you know what? It's whatever. And time for the last bait. So for the last bait of the day, we got this little spinner bait with the paddle tail on it. We're just gonna fish this up and around docks. I think this one should go pretty quick, even if it's not really good spinnerbait conditions. I have a feeling this will catch fish pretty quick. Just getting in that darker area. I was like right under here. There we go. That's gonna cap off the video. All right, just gonna end the video there. Little 1.5 bass, get him back. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day.